Oh. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Chatmigos Assemble. I'm Lago.
I'm Chamba.
Jshot.
So, Cheyney's not in today. And as always, I just got in here now.
Yep.
Doing great, Lago. Doing great.
Yeah.
So, and my camera's like super messed up, and my mic probably sounds terrible because I'm using the computer camera and all that. But hey, it's another day. It's another Tuesday. It's another day that we get to talk about toys, and that's what we all like to do here. And Chamba, how you doing, man?
Not bad. It's again, like you said, it's another day to talk about toys. There is quite a bit to talk about, so that should be good. Jshot, how it goes?
Dude, I'm doing good. I'm warm. We've had busy couple of days. So we're shoveling out 2 feet of snow. But what else would I want to do? During the day. But now we can talk toys. So I'm excited. So,
yeah, we're over here with Snowmageddon and and it's nonstop. This winter's been pretty crazy, man. We've been getting a lot of snow.
It's stupid.
And they say like more's on the way, right?
Supposedly, yeah. We're supposedly expected at least another 5 inches. So,
can you take in 5 inches? 5 inches is good enough for you.
That's
on top of what you have already, though.
More than average. That's more than average. 5 inches. Yeah. Some may say it's huge. Yeah.
Chatmigos, if you got some snow, let us know how many inches you took. How many inches you took in the chat? That'd be great.
Oh boy.
But yeah, no, there's a lot of talk about. Toy Fair happened. It feels like it was last week or this weekend, but it was last. Right? I don't know. It feels like
when was it? I wasn't there. Where was it? Was it this week? It was last weekend.
It was last weekend. Yeah.
Last weekend, right? It was last weekend, and then next weekend or this weekend now we have ZoloCon here in the East Coast.
ZoloCon. Yep.
And Jshot, you gonna go to ZoloCon?
Yeah, we'll be. Machu and I will be there on Saturday, so we'll be there.
Cool.
Lago, you going?
I'm still iffy about it. I don't know. I'm having a weird car.
You're having a week.
Oh, right. Yeah. Is it far from you guys? How far from it?
It's about 2 hours from where Machu and I are each way.
Yeah.
So
I'm about the same. Even though I'm closer to PA, it's in a weird part of PA. It's not close to me. So I'm about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours away. But I missed last year, and this year I really want to go, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll see if I can make it. I'd like to go. A lot of cool exclusives. Definitely.
We'll FaceTime you in if you don't go, so that you'll feel.
Is it like a major toy show around the East Coast? Is it like one of the bigger ones?
It's one of the bigger ones. I would say it's more about what you call it? It's like vintage figures. Yeah, like vintage. But some of the newer places have started to show up. Like we know Four Horsemen are going to be there. Right. Friends of like D Blake Makes will be there. Detour Costumes, people like that will be there. But it's always been in a really cool space called the Fuselage, which is just a fun event space. This is the first time I think they're having it in
King of Prussia
in a casino.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So that's trouble. So if you don't spend your money,
well, I guess you can try to make money to spend.
That's true. You could try to make money, or you could just lose twice as much.
Or you just lose even more. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the original location was awesome because wherever you took a picture, all these weird green neon lights would be around.
Yeah.
Cool. And you'd know, oh, that's ZoloCon. And now I think last year they changed it, right? And then this year
maybe I missed it last year. Then I thought we went last year, but I might have missed it last year too. And then so I guess then maybe last year was the first year it was in the thing. So yeah.
Anyway, Jshot, can you
yeah. So I pulled them. I pulled them up here because our comments aren't working.
Yeah, but, it's really not. It's actually pretty delayed.
Yeah,
is it just a StreamYard thing at this point?
I don't know. I'm not having trouble. We didn't have any trouble with it. So Machu and I streamed today. We didn't have any trouble with it, but I don't know what's going on. So I got it.
We have here is Smelly Kelly.
But there's been plenty of people here. So
12.
All right. Yeah. So let's see. Welcome everybody. Chatmigos Assemble episode 221. It is Tuesday, my dudes. But now let's check in with our Chatmigos, who are the best part of this show. And put a comment, drop your dots for the Hushmigos. And let's get going. Yes, we started going now too. All right, we got Just Jeff, we got Mark Rose, Rick Jones, Smelly Kelly, Justin B is here, Blunt Forest Honesty, E. McNeil, Marcus is here, Zio Adam, Grumps, Toy Rensu hitting us with the
sup nerds.
There it is. Juan Mega Man Puerto Rico, Toys for Taco, Why I'm Not Bobo. Let's see. Smelly Kelly Marcus. Johnny with a member for 10 months says twice the Jshot in one day. We're eating good. Thank you, Johnny. And that's everybody I got. So yeah.
Jeez.
Nice. Thanks for everybody for joining us. And
yeah, absolutely.
Let's get straight into it. Let's get into some Twitch talk.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Yes.
Let's go Mondo. Let's go let's go Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. Right. This came out of nowhere. But I was thrilled by it. I've wanted figures from the show for a while. I'm a little disappointed that it's Mondo only because of the size. But I think the sculpts look great. I would go in, if anybody just wants a Harley and doesn't want an Ivy and wants to go in on this 2-pack with me, let me know, because I really want the Ivy. I think the Ivy in this show is phenomenal. There's so many other great characters though that they could do with this, but these look great. I mean, they do such a good job of just ripping it out of the page. And I love Frank. Frank as a timed release makes you want to grab that for sure. But yeah, this is a great 2-pack, 3-pack, even if you want to call it. I don't know price point, but
it's $150.
$150.
Free shipping though. It's
free shipping. Is it actually free shipping?
Free shipping, yeah.
Wow.
I saw someone in the group saying like, "Yo, I don't mind this price," and it was you got the tariff price, but you got the free shipping, which was cool.
So that's not bad.
So that's the shipping. So you're paying for shipping.
So
you're paying for shipping.
The tariff price. But yeah, I think they look great. I think and this, like I said, this is a great show. And you could go deep with the characters on this show. This is really good. So Chamba, what do you think?
It's kind of random because I'd always imagine the Mondo squads to be of cartoon stuff, which obviously this one is, but because we've already seen Batman the Animated do it in their 1/6, I was a little kind of taken aback because I would have thought that they would have maybe tackled this one in their 1/6 line also. And it kind of sucks in a way because they're part of the squads, they're not going to scale with anything.
Yeah.
They don't scale with the 1/6. They don't scale with the 1/12. I think they have it listed. I think it's like 8 inches tall, something like that, give or take. So I don't know. Obviously it's Mondo. They're sculpted really well. And, they represent the cartoon incredibly well. I do like the accessories, but I'm not into statues, dude. Like, if you're at the statues, that's dope. And in a way, like, this is kind of the only representation you have of this show in a 3D form, a physical form. So take what you can, I guess, right?
Yeah.
He's hoping, like, with Mattel doing stuff, maybe they'll start tackling, various things in how they tackle their figures. Maybe they'll tackle this. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think Mattel would tackle this? Because this feels like a straight up adult,
Yeah, but collector line.
Yeah. Oh, the collector line. Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay.
If depending on what they tackle, like, so yeah, it depends on how they approach that, that actual their line. But yeah, this they look great. They look great. But I'm not a statue guy. Yeah. So wouldn't have done anything for me. Lago?
Yeah, no, I think the sculpt looks fantastic as always. Mondo always does such a great job. So it's kind of a given usually. Props where props, credit is due. But I think I agree with Chamba. It's a weird thing that they're doing squads for this, because I always think squads for more of like characters with weird proportions, where articulation would be very difficult to put it in, or destroy the sculpt too much. Whereas these characters, they're normal animated characters. There's nothing super different about them. So I don't understand why they would do this, but it does look great. It looks fantastic, and I do like, and I would like to know why sometimes they do for the timed edition show you what's timed, and sometimes they don't show you what's timed.
It's sometimes random, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's random. I don't get it. Maybe it's because they still don't know at the time if they're going to do a regular edition. And when they have the little lines with little dotted lines, that probably means that they know they're going to be doing a regular edition and a timed edition. That could be it. I don't know. But it does look great. I don't know much about the show, but the people that have watched it and have talked about it always say great things. But yeah, it looks really cool. And shout out to Cheynee180. I mean, sorry, the photography looks really great. This looks, all this like that looks like a Cheynee shot right there.
Cheynee helped. Helped. Yeah. That's why he's not here today.
That's why he's not here.
Yeah, he's recovering. Yeah,
but it looks so good, man. They do such a great job with the clean paint on the eyes and the portraits. The Harley Quinn looks nice, and the Poison Ivy looks nice. They're always doing such a good job, and they always kind of get you by surprise. I like that they kind of keep you on your toes.
I don't know where this one was.
Nowhere, this came out of nowhere and being a squads. But speaking of squads, I'd like to see the Rocco's Modern Life.
Right.
Oh yeah.
The Goofy.
I'm surprised that one hasn't gone up yet.
Yeah.
Like, neither of those have gone up for pre-order yet. Like this one kind of came out of nowhere and it's up for pre-order very soon. So it's like
there's some really good squads that they're gonna come with, and I'm looking forward to those. The last one that came out, I was going to get it, but then I decided not to. I forget which one it was.
Was Beavis and Butthead?
Beavis and Butthead.
That one went up for pre-order.
Yeah. That's the one that I'm like, oh man, I really want this, but I wasn't that willing to pay that much for Beavis and Butthead.
Right. Yeah, I feel
the issue there.
The ones that look great was Over the Garden Wall.
Oh, those look great, and they sold out. They did.
Real quick. Like
they
look
doing another series though, right? I think.
I thought that was just kind of a one shot.
No, I think they're doing another one.
Really?
They did so well.
They're doing a season 2. Yeah.
They're doing a season 2. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, they're doing another one. So, I just think it's fun to kind of like do the guessing game with like what's going to sell out and what's not going to sell out. There's some that like the Beast. I don't know if it's sold out yet, but I would have thought that one would have sold out like right away.
Right, that one was up for a bit. It's still up, right?
I think it might still be up. Limited.
And Janine's up now too, I think, right?
Yeah.
And that's a timed. So that one they have you have maybe like a week or two to pre-order it.
Yeah.
So that one is an open window.
Yeah, it's an open window. Whereas like the Beast was limited to 1,500 units.
I see.
Like that, 800. So I'm always wondering like, oh, how come that sold out and this and so like Superman sold out. Superman sold out pretty quick.
Superman sold out really quick.
Yeah.
But that was a good offering though with the Lois and all that. So
it was, man. I kind of regret not getting it, but hey.
This one being a limited, right? Where it shows all of them. If it's 150 for that and say, all of that sells out, is it still 150 for just the standard then, or is that like price?
The standard usually is like usually just like $10 or $15 cheaper.
Oh, so like, you're getting quite a lot with it.
You get a lot,
with the exclusive here. It's almost it's quite annoying that they remove so much of it. Why don't they just make it available and not be a limited type thing? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I was thinking size of the box, but that shouldn't be an issue because it's usually just a extra clamshell. Right. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, if this, it's hype. Just get people excited and buy it from their site. I guess because are these like available on other sites as well, or is it just like you have to only just buy it from Mondo?
I don't think so because they're saying it's only 1,250 available. So I would imagine they're going to keep that to their site. Yeah, usually the timed and limited are only their site, and then the regular release everywhere else. Yeah.
Okay. Neato.
Cool.
All right.
The Chamba.
Shinji Ikari. I mean, it was bound to happen, right? They had Rei and Asuka. They're both already out. It's the 30th anniversary, which is like we're old. But it's just we just get more reminded by how old we are. They had an event in the weekend for the 30th anniversary where they aired like a new short, which is only going to air there, and people are online complaining. I'm like, dude, tough. yeah, we're getting Shinji Ikari. This is actually the third Shinji Ikari action figure that's existed. The previous two are done by Metacom, the Real Action Heroes. So 1/6 but this is the first smaller action figure, I guess, of Shinji. So yeah, this is cool. Like, I'm looking forward to what the actual accessories are. I'm sure there's going to be a couple of expressions, couple of hands, kind of like the previous ones. And I know the previous ones, they had their own like special stand base. So I'm sure he'll come with his own as well. But I'm curious where the line will go from here. You know, are we just going to get the 3 pilots? Are they going to do more of the pilots? Are they going to do Sato, which I know a lot of people would want? Who's to say? But looks great. Looks like Shinji. We'll get Jshot.
I think it looks good. I'm a fan of the Evangelion robots more. But it is cool to see the pilots like this. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna, like, it's not an immediate pickup for me. I'd have to backtrack everything, but it's interesting to see how clean it is with those proportions, right? Like, it's, you know, so it looks really, really good. And I'd also be curious to see what else it's gonna come with, like what's the loadout. So, but yeah, Lago.
Yeah, for me, it's the loadout. I know having the expressions, those crazy looking expressions, would be fun. Last time I watched Evangelion was probably early 2000s. So like,
so you're talking about the actual series, not the movies,
I'm talking about the series. Yeah.
Okay. Not
so
rebuild.
Like the suit is different. The suit was different, right? Yeah, it looks very different compared to what I'm used to what I saw back in the early 2000s. But yeah, no, I'm excited for people that have been wanting this character. I know the females are always made, especially the redhead one.
Always, Asuka's always made.
But now having the male counterpart here is it's nice. It's nice to have that. I'd love for them to do the old series looks though. That's like the look.
I would too. I mean, it's something that I don't know. Like, as far as, you know, how they look at Evangelion, it's always about moving forward. So to get anything that goes back, as in like does anything from the actual series version, is rare, especially these days. So take what you can at this point. You know what I mean?
I gotta catch up on my Evangelion because it's been a minute.
I think it's on Prime. The movies are on Prime.
Okay. Yeah. So what happened? So there was a series, and then they just started doing movies.
There's a series, then they did like they did those 2 recap movies, but then of the series, then they did the end of Evangelion, which is the actual final end to the series. And then a few years after, they did Rebuild, which is a set of more movies, of actual movies, but it's not necessarily, it's a redo. Like, the first movies are kind of a redo of the series, but not, it's different. And then they move on from there. And then in the end of the day, though, it's actually all linked.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is what, you know, it's good. It's good stuff. And they also announced this weekend that there's going to be a new series.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which they did say is going to, it's going to be a sequel. Because Hideaki Anno, the creator of it, he actually said during the weekend, he's like, he wants Evangelion to be sort of like Gundam, where people will have like creators will have their own versions of it. That's kind of their own spin on it, you know, not necessarily like a redo, just let's move forward with it story wise. So but yeah, there's a new teaser for the new one, and it looks like they showed a bit of the Ava, very different, which is pretty cool actually. So we'll see.
And different enough to for a regular person to notice the differences, or different.
I think like regular, like they didn't show enough in the teaser. Okay. But if you're a fan of, like, if you're familiar with Evangelion, you'll notice it completely that it's not the same thing.
Yeah, because I always find it like I never seen them side by side, but like when they see the Avas from the new version compared
it's different. It's slimmer, it's more narrow. The colors are slightly different too. Like there's more green on it. The original one, like they were like wider. So yeah, but this new one looks different from that even.
That's good.
Yeah.
Was it Bandai that did the toys for the mechs in the 90s? Was that who?
The original, Bandai did model kits, Kyoto did action figures, late 90s. And since then it's been kind of like heaps of companies have kind of tackled them.
Because I was gonna say, like, I remember like distinctly getting these in the 90s, like the Max. Like,
if you got a mech and an action figure, then most likely it was a Kyoto.
It was an action figure, yeah.
So, and then it was Kyoto. The model kit was by Bandai, and those were actually quite good. Actually, a bit tall. Lago, which one would you want to pick now?
I don't know if we have it up recently, but I'd like to talk about the Genki Damatsuri Goku because it's such a hot topic.
Okay. Do we just got to? You posted on your page, right?
I don't know. Everything that's on this page usually is the same stuff that I have on my page.
Okay. Let's.
We go to Bandai, I guess.
Yeah.
Just find a picture of it.
Did they post it as well or no?
I don't know. Just go to the pop-up tour.
Here we go.
Here it is. So yeah, this weekend it was the Dragon Ball tour in American Dream. It's not all. It's like
stop number 2, right?
Yeah. It's funny because it's not supposed to be. It's basically a mall, but they don't want you to call it a mall. They want to call it like an entertainment experience or something. Like that.
Really? Why?
Because it's different. Because it is. It does have a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, does it? Okay.
It's got a water park, an indoor.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, a roller coaster. It's a Ferris wheel. It's
Ferris wheel. Yeah.
What a cool mall.
It's like it's like if you thought about everything that like America had and put it in one place.
Yeah,
that's what this is, right? Like where it's just like, as much ridiculous food that you can think of, and a Ferris wheel, and an amusement park, and a water slide.
They got an ice rink in there.
Yep.
What?
Absolutely.
I was joking with that.
Nice. Way to try to stump us. But no, they got an ice rink.
They got it.
Yeah.
Really?
And you feel it once you get in there. Like you just feel like.
What about a batting cage? You got a batting cage in there? No.
Probably they've got like a putt. They've got a putt.
That's cool.
So
this place sounds cool.
It is really cool. It's just really expensive. Like,
okay. So you got to pay to get in?
No, you don't got to pay to get in. It's just like every time you take 10 steps, it's like like $20 to use the bathroom type of thing. Not really, but what I mean.
You pay for parking. It's not that bad.
You have to pay for parking. That's true.
Okay.
So the Dragon Ball tour, Papa Tour hit up New Jersey. And Jshot went, which was great. He went on Friday. So he was giving me all the info as I had this little issue. But the big topic was the lines and the people waiting in lines for this figure. Let me tell you guys, there were people waiting. Remember, the tour started on Friday. There were people waiting in line outside the parking lot on Thursday at 7 p.m. Thursday, 7 p.m.
It's 7 p.m.
That's dude.
Thursday,
that's crazy.
7 p.m. And they waited in the cold, in the garage, the parking garage. They had little tents and stuff. And what would happen is around 10, they would start letting them in. 10 a.m. They start letting people in, and the lines were just ridiculous. The lines were ridiculous just to get this figure. I didn't get to experience it until Saturday.
Okay.
And when I went into Saturday, once I saw the line, because I went into Saturday, I'm like, you know what? I might stop, hop in the line, see what I can do. Let's see. Once I saw the line, like, hell,
nah. Yeah, no way. Ain't no way.
And there were people that were waiting since like 2 a.m. Like, kid you not, 2 a.m. People that were into 2 a.m. that did not get the figure.
Yeah.
Dude, it was. So you know me, I'm not the biggest Dragon Ball person. This is one figure from the time that it was released that I was like, yes, I want this. I want it. It's so different. I really want it. Not realizing the hype that was going to be around it. But because of the connections we all have to Bandai, they were very nice and said, hey, you don't have to wait in line. Go talk to the people to get to the experience.
Yeah.
So we did, right? Like we did. And Machu and I went
because there's a whole display, right?
There's a whole thing.
That's the primary aspect. It's just one aspect of that whole event.
Yeah,
right?
They had two different lines. They had two different lines.
Two different lines. Okay. Now I will say, and this, there's always like as a collector, there's always a party that appreciates this.
Yes,
she was very upfront and was like, "Hey, we're happy to let you in. You can go do whatever you want." She goes, "I cannot sell you a figure," and I was like, "Totally fair." And I actually,
if anything, thank you for telling us now. Like being upfront about this.
Being upfront about it. And then also, like, we didn't have to, like, hide it on the way out from people lying. Like, I appreciated that. And it kind of made me respect them a little bit more as a company where it's like, yes, I know you're here as, like, I hate using the term, an influencer status. Sure. But you don't get this
press.
because of that, right? Yeah, press, much better. Yeah, you're here because
press
of press.
Is a lot better.
Yeah, a lot better. You're a lot better. You're here because of press, but you're not, you're not getting special treatment in the sense of like getting this. So that was, I actually thought that was really cool, and even to the point where like they had model kits on the table, and I was like, hey, that they were giving away for free. I was like, hey, can I get one? And they were like, yeah, you just have to wait till the thing opens at 11 o'clock. And I was like, cool. So like,
Oh, so you got in early.
Yeah, we got in.
Tight.
Yeah, the press thing allowed us to get in, and walk around and kind of get photos without crowds and things like that.
So you got to get there early. Now, one thing is where you kind of started with press, where you kind of put in your information and talk to the person. It was so close to the line of where the figures were, and you're like really this close, and you're like,
you're this close, but that far away as well.
Yeah. You could see them too. They were like, oh, you're getting in ahead of time. Okay. Yeah. What you gonna get?
No, but the experience was great. Other than like waiting in lines, the experience, there was video games. You could play the Sparkman Zero game. You could there was a bunch of like displays of figures. They had, like Jshot said, a model kit building experience where you get to build a model kit and keep it. There was a card game experience where you got a booster pack and you got to play the game. So there was a lot of cool things. And as a kid, that like when I was younger and Dragon Ball wasn't that popular, for that to be there and seeing all the people, it just made me think, man, Dragon Ball is still alive, and Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dragon Ball is so.
It ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere.
No, it ain't going.
It was family. So Saturday, I went with the only reason why I went is because my sister-in-law took me, and it was my sister-in-law, my family, and my mother-in-law. And my mother-in-law was just amazed at how many people were there for this stuff, and the age differences. She was like, there was older people, there was younger people. Yeah. There are people that look like collectors, people that don't look like collectors. She was like, it's insane how many people were there for this show. And I was like, yeah, you don't know, but this stuff it's true. It's crazy.
It's a big deal.
A big deal. Yeah.
That's honestly how I felt about when we went to the Ultraman event, right? Where it's like, because that was another one where it's like, oh man, like how many people are going to come out for Ultraman? Like I can't imagine. Yeah. But again, lined up, people dressed up, excited, people get teary-eyed when they got to like meet the characters. Like it's really cool, and I appreciate Bandai, and it sounds like we're shilling for Bandai. Send me a figure. But like they do a really cool job at these events where like they're just getting people to come and do things, and I mean they had the exclusives, but they're still, even if
it's about the experience.
It was more about the experience.
I'm really glad to hear that the Ultraman event actually went well, considering it's not that. It's not that big in America. Do you know what I mean?
The Ultraman event was one of the, like, I've been invited to a lot of these events. It was one of the best events I was.
See, that's awesome. I love that, because
the Ultraman event was insane. And my son, the little one, he still can't stop talking about Ultraman.
Really? Okay, that's dope. And I think that's the point.
American Dream. He was like, "Are we gonna go watch Ultraman Omega? Are we gonna watch Ultraman Omega?" And I'm like, "No, not this time, buddy." Yeah. But Ultraman, and it stuck with him. He got to watch the show. He took so many. Ultraman event was one of,
because I know Subaraya's plan is to kind of expand Ultraman internationally now, as much as they can, and doing those live events, like that's a thing that's been in Japan decades. Do you know what I mean? They always do live shows, and it's for the kids, right? Like it really gets the kids excited, and obviously they go home, watch it on television. It's like, I saw this dude in person. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. And I don't think Ultraman's being broadcast right now, as in like, internationally. I know like Kamen Rider, they're doing a good job right now where they're doing a televised. It's televised on like
Is it
YouTube.
on Netflix?
You've got the movie, the CG movie on Netflix. But I'm talking about like current shows and whatnot. I don't know if there's one currently running, but there should be. But it's like, I know.
It's like a cartoon.
Right. I know Kamen Rider, though, like they're doing a live broadcast televised. Like it's in Japan and it's also airing on YouTube. Cool. So by expanding it that way, obviously they're trying to maintain, or at least trying to build, an international fan base, which is great. But yeah, it's awesome that they did that with Ultraman. And it was kind of, I was surprised, but also like I'm happy that happened, that people actually got into it. Because it's like, going into the event, you think, are people even going to show up? Like, do they even know what Ultraman is? Yeah. You know what I mean? But the fact that it actually pulled it off and it was awesome was great.
You know, it was funny. It was my wife's birthday weekend, and I was like, you know where I'm taking you? Live, baby.
Ultraman Live.
And like,
she
always reminds me. She's like, "Yeah, remember when you took me my birthday to Ultraman Live?"
Exactly. She remembered it.
It was a lot of fun. Afterwards, we went out to eat and stuff. So I made it up. But like, it was so fun. But back to this figure. Yep. A lot of people have been asking, like, what's gonna happen? Is it gonna be available afterwards? Honestly, we don't know, but it's kind of looking like it. But we don't know. For sure.
We got to talk after the show, guys. But
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I feel like at the event they had mentioned that they were gonna so I feel like I feel comfortable saying this at least that it was gonna be available after the tour, right? So like I think your first crack at it is during the tour, kind of similar to the one that the Son Goku they did with the Dragon, where it was like you got if you were at the tour, you got it first in hand, whatever. And then like afterwards it becomes more and more available. So I would say yes, confirmed, unconfirmed, 85%.
Unconfirmed. Yeah. Confirmed, unconfirmed, yes. Possibly. I'm not even saying yes. I'm saying possibly, but also don't expect it this year. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because, and I'm saying this because in Japan, obviously they had that Dragon Ball event earlier this year. That's where it first dropped. Mm-hmm. And the lines were insane. Yeah. It was it was a successful event, but sold out super quick to the point that they had to, they have stock in Japan, but they did a whole lottery thing. The first one was a lottery, then it was a pre-order, then it was a second batch lottery. And that's what's currently going on right now. Mm-hmm. But it's only for Japan. Like even if, because they put it up for pre-order in Japan on the P Bandai, the Tamashii Web as a Tamashii Web exclusive, but only for Japan. So like, those third-party sites that a few of us go to, those Japanese sites, they'll try to purchase a couple there. That's why they also priced it like 300 or something on those ones. Yeah. Because that's what they were going for in the aftermarket. Like some of the people that actually acquired it in that Japanese event, you could find it on Japanese Mercari. I think it was going for like 300 each, stuff like that. But it's up for it's up as a lottery in Japan right now. So you gotta sign up, but you need to have a Japanese address and a Japanese card and stuff. So, but even then, it's not guaranteed that you're going to get it. That's because it's a lottery. And after obviously the tour, that's when they'll have to rework. Sure, they'll have to work out what it is they plan on doing with this. But that's how big of a hit this one was.
Well, I was going to say too, if in Lago or Chamba, if you want to share what I just put in the put on screen here, if you really, really want it, there's always eBay, and this is what it's currently going for.
Yeah, around that price is normal. 300, 350 to that price. Yeah. The cheapest you're gonna find is around 350. Yeah. And like everybody on like the Facebook groups.
On the MySpace.
Yeah, imagine the Facebook groups and everybody, like they're selling them for this price.
Look at this shipping though. What the frog?
Yeah, you'd think you're gonna at least give me free
shipping. Get
out
of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, is the figure worth it? So I got to see it in person at the store in New York, and I got to see it in person at the event. It is probably one of the most detailed SH figure arts out there. Paint wise, it has shading, it has effects on it. It really stands out compared to the other figures.
And it's made in Vietnam, which I know a lot of people were complaining about at one point. But honestly, I've seen reviews, like Japanese reviews, and they're like, they had zero issue with it.
It's a beautiful looking piece, and I'm sad that I didn't get it, but if there's another opportunity,
fingers crossed, right? Totally. That's all we could do at this point. Yeah. Wait till the tour is done, and then see what they did. See what they plan.
Yeah, but because that's what kind of happened with the Kid Goku. Like I really, really wanted that.
That was a V Jump exclusive, so that was even different from this.
And I got it from Japan, but then like. Mm-hmm. You could have got it over here in Comic-Con, and you could get it in the store and stuff. So,
So time will tell. Obviously, like if you're gonna try to attend one of the events if you want, but just know that the line's bonkers, and you have to basically line up a day prior if you even want to get it.
That's the most hype I've seen for a Dragon Ball figure in a long time. Probably ever.
They haven't. This is kind of a first time thing with the event and whatnot. Like doing the tour is a big thing. It's one of the first that they're doing, and have an exclusive for that. So,
do you think the announcement of Dragon Ball Super coming back helped?
Oh, I think they propelled it for sure.
Because now even the card game is getting crazy. People are going crazy with the card game too.
Yeah.
Prices of the cards in the card game, and that's what they were doing. A lot of people were getting, because you would get a bag if you waited, and you could get a booster.
That's tight.
And people were selling the cards right on the floor. Like
really?
Yes.
Wow. With sleeves?
Like, no lie. I went to the bathroom and then I was walking by. There was just this girl. I'm kidding. I'm not lying here. There was a girl like a leather jacket with a binder of cards, just standing on the side like this,
just selling it. Like, if anyone's interested in anything,
if anybody's interested, come talk to me. She didn't say anything. She's just like there with the binder, just standing. Like, I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Weird. Like, I wonder that, like, the people that are doing that, are they actual fans and collectors of Dragon Ball? Or are they just there to make some cash? Do you know what I mean? Or like anybody that's like waiting in the line.
People are doing weird things. Like in the groups I was reading a lot, because I kept wanting to see like how's the line.
Sure.
Kept checking. And there was a guy who's like, yeah, I've been waiting. It was such a great experience waiting from 2 a.m. with my wife. I'm like, nah, dude.
Stop lying, dude.
Dude. And then he had 2 of them because it was one per person, so he had to have someone with them.
That's why he had his wife there.
He's basically selling it to pay for the night, pay for his figure, and pay for the stuff. So he'd buy one for himself and then resell the other one to,
Dude, look, there are a lot of things that I really like, and there are a lot of exclusives that I would really want. I can't. I don't know if there's anything I would wait in line that long for.
Nah.
Like, hey man, like
I'm not. No shame. I'm just like in my head.
For me, I wouldn't.
Yeah. I can't think of anything. Yeah.
My thing is, like, if it were me a couple years ago, like younger me, no kids and all that stuff. Like,
I'm there with my mates. We're all gonna line up.
Yes, that's different. Yeah.
I guess we did it for like midnight screenings, right? Remember, before you could buy, your tickets online, or you know what? I did do it for the. This is, if you guys remember when episode 1 Star Wars action figures were coming out, I remember waiting for the midnight release of them. So I guess,
but you weren't by yourself. You were probably with mates.
Yeah, I was with a bunch of people. I was also like
very different.
So yeah,
make it a thing. Like, yo, we're gonna be there 2 a.m.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So and so, go grab some drinks, go grab some food, and we'll stay over here. And this
gotta lie to your mom. No, I'm gonna be tacos.
Staying over at my mate's place.
Yeah.
No.
I'll be at John's house.
Right. Right.
All right. I think Jshot, you're up next.
Oh boy.
Good one. I like talking like that about that.
It was cool.
It was an interesting event in the toy community.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
It's a hard one to follow too, to pick something after that. So let's go with the Usagi, because let's talk about that. I mean, this was showed off at New York Toy Fair in the packaging and stuff too, but I think he looks really great, and obviously he's going to go along with the 4 turtles that are coming out with him. I mean, not the first Usagi we've gotten, probably not even, I think, the 10th at this point. We've gotten quite a good run of Usagi characters, so but I think he looks really good. I like this kind of sculpt on him and their style, the Stan Sakai style too. I really like the different variation on the ears. This feels new because those like folded over ones, not those, but like there's a one in the head. I know it's flipping its on auto, but like when you see the pack out, there looks like a different kind of ears, and usually you can swap them out. So you'll have the down ears. I like those a lot. But yeah, again, the colors are vibrant, and I think they look great. Still my one complaint, my one nit, as Augie would say, I do think the loadouts are starting to get a little light for NECA. But it may also just be these figures now that I'm kind of seeing them all together, where it's like, okay, well, what else would it come with? So, but yeah, I think it looks great. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for this whole line because I think the style of these looks awesome. But Chamba?
So like 35, 40? Is that what this thing goes
for? $40. Yeah, give or take. Sometimes the Stansakai stuff goes a little higher just because it's him.
Oh, okay.
But
licensing and whatnot.
Licensing and stuff. And yeah. Or sometimes they'll even do like a variation on it. But yeah.
You got 3 hands, you got 3 expressions, 3 whole head sculpts. I think that's pretty solid. Like,
that's fair. Yeah.
All the paint work on this thing. Like for me personally, I think if I was big on this, if I was going to get the turtles, I'd obviously get this one. No brainer. If you're big on Usagi Yojimbo, this is again no brainer. Looks fantastic. Like who would have thought you'd have something is this accurate to the style and it looks this good? The NECA stuff is always looking solid, and I am hoping that with the price increase, like the loadout would kind of match it. But so far it's only the Stansakai. It's only the Stansakai. Ones that
it's only and to be fair, this one does come with 3 head sculpts, right?
That's what I'm saying.
The other ones came with 2. The other ones come with 2. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, and it comes with that little dinosaur.
Yeah,
what's his name? So I don't know. I think this looks tight, and it's gonna match the other ones so well. It looks awesome. Lago.
One thing is the paint application that I keep staring at. The little reddish beads on the samurai armor, the yellow trim on the black, the line work on the forearms. A lot of this stuff is detail that like you think of it as you take it for granted. I feel
you do take it for granted.
Yeah,
fully
for NECA. Because they just knock it out of the park, man. I stop turtles, but every single time I see a NECA thing, I'm like,
I'm there too.
Maybe. And this is one of them. I just feel like just because the artistry, just because of how hard it looks like to just sculpt and paint this, I don't care about the who did it and this and that. It just looks like it took a lot of work. And I want to give you my money because you worked really hard on this.
And it looks great.
I keep thinking, if you're gonna buy a Janine from Mondo for $150, which again the price is great, the price is high, but it is a good figure. This is the same type of quality, man. Like
that's what I've been saying. It's like I feel like I'm getting a lot more for money value here in comparison to say what they're presenting.
And again, it's because we take it for granted. We're used to this from NECA.
Back from NECA. It's fair.
We're used to this from NECA.
I just happen to have this one here too, and I just want to show like how easy it would have been to do like a repaint or just like reuse a ton of stuff. I don't think there's any reuse on these. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is one of their newer offerings too. I think this is from the 2-pack that came with the Donnie. I know it's not. I don't have a Usagi here, but like again, just to show you're right. Like, there's no reuse at all from what could have been an easy, pull a piece of armor off here.
You hold it up again.
Yeah. Pull a piece of armor off here. Redo the glove. Right, you know what I mean? There's nothing.
Yeah, look at
clean.
that.
Look how clean, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's why I was like, whenever someone brings up Mondo, which again, beautiful stuff, I'm like, but NECA's doing this, dude.
Yeah.
They're doing it. So I understand the praise for them, but I'm like, mate, why aren't you giving the same praise for NECA stuff when they're doing it for like a fraction of the cost at this point?
No.
Yeah. Well, I know Mondo. One of the things is that Ghostbusters license.
Right.
There's not a lot of collectors that would get that,
Sure.
and so they have to price it accordingly. But I don't want it to take away from this. Like, even look at that bag. Look at that bag. Look at the line work on just a little bag, little sack of whatever he has. I don't know what it is in there. Senzu beans.
Could be.
But it's just great job, and I might be picking this one up just because all of the stuff going on, all the colors, all of the details.
And I feel like you could pick this one up as a one-off and not have 100%. To go down the line. Yeah,
100%.
You don't even have to get the brothers. Like, I think you could easily just get.
They look great with them.
Yeah, but what ends up happening is that
I know.
You get this, and you're like, you know what? I really like this.
Yeah, he's looking a little lonely.
Let's get the brothers.
Get the brothers.
The bros. But yeah, no, this looks crazy cool. Great detail. Great job.
Very good.
Cool. Chamba, where do you want to
go? Oh wait, let's go with the Mafex reveals.
It's gonna be May.
Yeah. Randoms. Like, I know we saw the prototype. They had this one on prototype.
That's
it. It's, Venom 2099. We've got Negative Zone, Spider-Man, and I forget his name from Star Wars, but yeah, it's kind of out of nowhere in a way. Like, mate, they've abused this Spider-Man buck to the point where it's like, how many more variations can they do? I think it is interesting though how he's kind of webless because it is a Negative Zone one, so that's kind of unique. But
yeah, they just got the black Spider-Man suit though.
Right at that point, yeah, they just put some other lining on it. The Venom 2099, I always thought his design was kind of wacky. Yeah. Like, even as when I was a kid growing up, like seeing it, I don't like the body type that they use all the time. It's not big enough. I feel like in the books he's Venom, so he's a bit bigger. Yeah. But I felt like they made the same mistake with their Spider-Man 2099 where he was just too small. So I don't know. He looks cool. I mean, I know SH Figure Arts Bandai showed him off a few years ago on display, but never released him. So for those that actually wanted that guy, now you can get him.
Yeah.
Yes. Now you can get him through Malfex. But no, the Venom 2099 Negative Zone Spider, it's like I feel like I haven't picked up a Malfex in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nothing has really stood out for me as like, oh, this is the best version of this character that I'm gonna get. I feel like when people see stuff these days, it's almost like that's a cool placeholder for something that I'm hopeful for down the line. Yeah. I don't know. It's cool. They're cool. It's with the Spider-Man stuff. It feels like they're just making whatever they feel like at this point, which good on them. And I'm sure someone out there is going to dig him too, but it's kind of an easy pass for me, thankfully.
Yeah. I think the most exciting thing, but also the most disappointing piece of this is that there's no Vegeta figure coming out.
Right, I'm like, I would have bought that one.
Yeah, that would have
been the Lago Vegeta. Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, that would have been it. That would have been the pre-order.
Jshot, you get like 1,000 points extra. Just
all right, puts me at a -5
of those 4.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Of those 4, it's like, cool. I want the Lago. Yeah.
You know what it is? It's because I did a collage and there was this extra space, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell to put in it.
Well,
I don't know. Like, I wasn't a big fan of the 2099 Venom design either. But like, I also feel like this ain't it. And I mean, the only one that's cool, I think, is that like spread apart mask, like where it's like that's a fun shape. Yeah. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. A negative Spider-Man. I still feel like the comic Spider-Man was probably the peak Mafex, which probably hasn't been updated since then, right? So
nah, it's the same body.
Yeah. But yeah, and then the Moff Gideon, I mean, cool. I don't know, is he gonna show up in the new movie that we're excited for? Didn't he die? I don't know. Spoiler alert. I don't remember. I thought he died too.
Yeah, I don't know anymore, man.
I don't know. I just feel like Mafex is living in a time warp where they're like 10 years behind.
Dude, for real.
But
plus they got delays still, and like there's a bunch of figures on delay. So like, oh cool, they put 3 up. They're gonna put 3 up for pre-order. It's like, when are you gonna get these?
Yeah, $20.99. That's when you're gonna get them. Yeah, that's not a the Venom's not a figure. It's a date. Yeah,
it's the date, release date.
It's a release date. So, Lago, what are you thinking?
Chamba saying it's so random is the truth, man. Like, these are some just random ass toys. Just like, we're like, you know what? We had protos of these. Let's throw them up there.
We got this mold. Let's reuse it.
Yeah. And like, speaking of the mold, I always thought, like, at first I thought it was great, and now I keep seeing it, and I'm like, they have this thing where they make the legs very, very skinny. Almost reminds me of John Romita Jr. John Romita Jr. draws Spider-Man, and I love John Romita Jr., but he always draws Spider-Man with these skinny, weird legs. Like they have no fat on them at all.
Yeah, no muscle as well either. At times.
Sometimes, yeah. He's very inconsistent.
Comics is hard.
Yeah, but it reminds me of that. Like that leg right there. That leg right there. That's
yeah. There's no calf there. Yeah.
So the thing with this is like all these figures are figures that I would never spend $100 on. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
These characters are not $100 characters to me.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're less too, but after shipping and all that,
I always talk about it like if it were someone buying it in the States, because like
100%.
That's how much they're going for here.
For sure.
You get them on Ami and stuff, it's different, but then they're shipping the whole shebang. In the end, it's around there.
So I know that. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Jason?
I was gonna say I know the chat isn't updating, but Grumps had 2 really good comments here. He says I think that Spider-Man body has been around for about 7 years, and then he said at this point it's mold abuse.
It kind of is. It's moldy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like what I was saying, like these things, they're not characters that I would pay that much money for. Maybe like a $30 figure for sure.
At this rate, just wait because it's probably gonna go on sale. Do you know what I mean?
And I'm with you guys. When I saw that Venom 2099, like Spidey 2099 looks so cool. The comic, not the comics. And when I saw Venom 2099, I'm like, what the heck?
It's like who designed this?
Ridiculous. Weird. And now seeing it here in toy form, because it's been a while since I saw it. It just looks like some dude went to like Halloween store and was like, let me buy a mask and let me buy like a Halloween costume and put it on, because it just looks like one of those cheap Halloween costumes.
You even went like Halloween costume, like his mask is paper mache.
Yeah. He didn't even paint it. Yeah.
No, he didn't even paint it, bro. Especially the one that's kind of exploding. I'm like, he's just going to town with that. But just the one where his whole head's covered, I'm like, it just looks like paper mache.
Honestly, it looks like a Batman villain. Right, like the one where without the tongue coming out, like you can almost see it as like a black mask or like a weird hush. Like that would look cool, but
it's just weird.
It's weird, but I can't lie. There's a 90s charm to it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm with you there.
Charm where you're like, it's so weird and kind of ugly and not as cool as I thought it would be, but like I kind of want to get it because I wouldn't get this one, but if they ever made another figure of him, I'd probably pick it up just because it's show people, be like, yeah, this is Venom. Like, what? That looks nothing like Venom.
I'll be honest, man. I reckon Legends could probably tackle him better. They'd probably use a more appropriate body is the thing.
Yeah.
Because he's just too lanky. That was kind of the problem with the original Venom that they released. I'm like, why is he so tiny?
And there are people that were like, oh, Todd McFarlane when he first came out with Venom, it looked kind of lanky. But if you really look at Venom in Spider-Man 300, Amazing Spider-Man 300, he was a big, beefy dude.
Yeah.
It was like a...
He's supposed to be just bigger than Spidey. And the problem with the figure is he's, I think, shorter than Spidey.
He's shorter, yeah.
A little bigger.
Now, to think of it, at one point, these Mafex figures were going for crazy money.
Yeah.
The original Spider-Man was going for crazy money. The Venom was going for crazy money.
Mm-hmm.
And they re-released it.
Yeah, the reissues.
Where were we at now?
Mold abuse.
Some of the poses, I don't have the pose, but there's a weird negative suit Spider-Man.
Yeah, pose. The one with the show his backside.
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't know.
Why were they showing that off?
The negative of his front. Yeah.
Yeah. That one was wild.
Lago?
We probably got one more.
Yeah, let's go. I want to talk drama.
Okay.
I think it's fun to talk about this. Let's go with. We could either go Akuma Storm with the indented with the gi, but let's go to embossed. Yeah. Let's go with the Doctor Doom because people were kind of.
Where is that? This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a reissue or a rerun of Doctor Doom from Mezco Toys. Yeah, Mezco Toys. And this one was originally, again, my numbers might be off because I'm kind of out of the Mezco game, but I know originally it was around 140 when it first came out. And now they're asking for like 180.
Oof.
What do they do with this one? Is there any additions?
No, it's the same thing.
No, it's good, man. That ain't right.
$40 more.
Yeah, if you're going
shipping
180, with shipping, with tax, Mezco shipping, Mezco Toys, the website too. You're going at $200. That's almost Hot Toys. That's Hono Studios money. I think that is getting out of hand, man. That's insane. That's insane.
And that Mezco shipping is shipped to everywhere but Machu. So
that's right.
Yeah.
These
Nope.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. And if there's anybody in the chat that like can correct me on the numbers, feel free to do so. We'll probably see it after the show because
I know Entertainment Earth, they had it listed for 180 with free shipping.
There you go. 180. Yeah. I know that there was like Entertainment Earth had it originally when they first listed the rerun for like the original price. People went and bought it for the original price, and they honored it, which is nice. They honored it because it was there. Yeah. But again, this figure bought from Mezco Toys with Mezco shipping with taxes, you're going up to $200 for this 12-inch figure, man. And I think that's
nothing new, no retooling, no new cape. Exactly. Like they found a stack of them in the warehouse and we're like, we're gonna put these back up.
Oh no, it's like, well, you know, the next Marvel movie is gonna have Doctor Doom. Let's bloody release this, re-release this thing we already got.
Yeah, no, I think that's they're putting their hand in the jar and taking everything. Like it's I think that's basically saying.
Do you think we just though? Do you think it's gonna still sell?
I mean, some people in the chat already bought it. I think.
What's up?
Really? Oh yeah, because it went up. That's right.
Yeah. So people will buy it. You know.
Dang, dude, I feel bad.
Figure. It is a nice figure.
Is it 180 nice?
Yeah.
No, for me, it's not even. For me,
it's 100 nice, man.
100 nice, yeah. 100.
It is still by the way, it's still available for pre-order, which I feel like is not a good sign, right?
Oh.
So we're talking now almost 10 days later. Still, you know, just shy of 10 days later, a few days shy, 6 days later, whatever you want to call it. But
and does it have diecast? Does it at least have diecast, dude?
I don't know, but he's got that big weapon that goes as that harness weapon, which I don't know what the hell that is.
Takes up a lot of space in your display, so you're never gonna have it on. That one, yeah.
Here, I got it up on Mezco if you wanna.
Let's see it.
Share this.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah. Machu is saying it does have diecast, so
okay. All right.
Oh,
don't know, man. That doesn't justify the price, though.
Yeah, it's a decent looking figure.
Again, that's soft sculpt again with the face.
Yeah, but you'd keep the mask on.
Let's say suit of armor made with real metal components.
His hands look huge in this photo.
Yeah,
diecast. So diecast always brings the price up pretty high. You know.
Diecast doesn't also make the figure any better, though. In all honesty,
it makes it feel better, though. Honestly, like when you get a diecast heavier, you get that weight. Yeah, you're like, oh, this is quality.
We're clowns, aren't we?
Yeah,
180. See, the thing about I know Gambit recently got that reissue, right, where he's also priced up higher.
Yeah,
I'm like, mate, you guys haven't done anything new to this. Why are you charging more?
Well, you know, it's been a couple years, tariffs, plastic.
Yeah, that's garbage. Because other companies will, when they do reissues, I know when Bandai does a reissue, for example, you know this, Lago.
Yeah,
it's sometimes cheaper than the original one.
We can't all be Bandai, you know.
Yeah.
We're so total Bandai shows today, for sure.
Dude, because they're doing things good. What's up?
Shout out to Bandai. I love you.
Yeah. So Machu does say that the the aftermarket pricing for this has gone.
Was it high?
It was high. Okay. So I'm looking on eBay right now, and it's anywhere between 280 opened for 450 for brand new.
Is it recent mainly because of the hype for the movie? And that's probably Mezco saw that online and they're like, you know what, we could make some of that money.
I don't understand that because people know, people should know that hey, a Doom movie's coming out, you're gonna get flooded with Doom content. So getting this comic Doom isn't gonna be, it's gonna become obsolete compared to everything else that's going to come out during the movie because people are going to want the Doom movie look.
Yeah, they're going to want the Doom movie version.
They're going to want the
Doom movie. Yeah.
So there's gonna be a lot of like legends. There's about to be Mofex, gonna be everything, and it's gonna be
Mofex could be interesting, but that will come out until like next year,
2099. It'll be Doom
2099.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you want to talk about anything else? Or we good on that?
Yeah, I think we're good on that. I mean, well,
did you want to talk about the Akuma?
I mean, nah, we don't have to. You could talk about it. I think you have a lot of great thoughts about the Akuma.
It's a cool tease. It's like, hey, forget about that Chun-Li that you guys didn't like. Here's a new one. Because it's cool. Like, yeah, because obviously the chatter with the Chun-Li was not many people were feeling it. And to put both of them almost back to back as far as pre-orders go, it's kind of like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I think the Akuma looks good. I think it looks cool. It's not necessarily alpha for me, anyways. But at this rate, does it even matter? Collectors are going to be collecting because it's Street Fighter. Yeah, that one to me represents Street Fighter 2 more than anything else.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Do you know what? I don't like the embossed logo. I don't like the embossed logo on this.
I think a lot of people don't like it. I
think it's like the thing that I don't know. Maybe did they forget that logo is actually on Akuma's back and it's a light that emanates through his shit, not necessarily. I got my varsity jacket patch. You know what I mean? I got it patched on to the back of my gi. Maybe they'll include, a separate gi without it. Maybe.
Hey, what's that indent above the
right here?
What is that all about?
It's supposed to be this part that connects the tricep to the actual. It's not. It doesn't look good.
Yeah. It looks like someone punched him there.
Yeah, or like a crease in a cushion. It's weird.
Crease in a cushion. It is weird.
I just this area here around above his belt is what's actually bothering me because it's like his gi tapers into his belt too much, and that's actually not what it looks like in Alpha.
Okay,
it's really baggy in Alpha.
Oh,
and I don't know if they did this because of like articulation, but if you do it with the softer material, it shouldn't affect it anyways. But you know what? I know he's an Akuma 112. I'm sure when they actually show the loadout and the price, people will still people will get it. If you're an arena fan, you're probably gonna snag it anyway. So it's all good.
Yeah, I think the arena look, they have a look to them, and I think if
small heads is the look. It's true.
What is it? What you say?
Yeah, small heads. They got small heads, dude.
Yeah, but what it is, it's like if you are not a Street Fighter diehard,
100%.
If you are awesome. Just a person that knows Akuma from the video game when you were a kid, and you see this Akuma, you're like, that Akuma looks sick.
100%.
The exaggerated rips on the gi, the embossed logo.
Some people praised it.
Yeah, the folds in the bottom. There's some cool like I think of it like 90s extreme, extreme, like just super cool.
Smells of Axe body spray. Yeah.
So like I get that look. I get why people would like it. Is it true to the Alpha 3? No, it's not. But it is the Storm Arena. So they've always done things like this. So
that's true.
I think it's gonna look great. It's not gonna look like what it's if you're a true like Street Fighter fan, Alpha 3, but it's gonna be a cool looking Akuma, I think.
100%. And I think it looks cool. It's just it doesn't represent Alpha, but at this point I'm like, it's people like collectors aren't gonna care anymore. Do you know what I mean? They just if they want a cool fig, absolutely snag it.
Jshot, what do you think, man?
Oh, I got my Jada Akuma. It's all the Akuma I'm ever gonna need, so I'm good. Yeah.
Boom. Can't wait for that one.
Yeah. Sorry. No, I mean, like, for everything you guys are saying, I mean, look, Machu said call me a fool, but I dig this.
Nah, Machu ain't a fool, dude.
Yeah.
No, not a fool.
No, he said we could call him that. It's okay. He gave us permission.
Call you a fool. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like you're saying, people are gonna like it. No hate on anybody that likes it. I never played Alpha. I mean, so Street Fighter 2 is where I am, and I'm still on the Jada line for these, so I'm good. But yeah, if you like it, great. If you don't, great. I do think that muscle looks weird.
It does look weird.
I can't unsee it now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I can't unsee it anymore.
I know. I saw that. I'm like, yo, that's weird, man. What is that?
I wasn't looking. I was too distracted by the varsity patch.
And you know what? Today there was a
Canadian tuxedo he's got going on.
There was some Storm Arena news. BBTS exclusive. White.
The white Ken.
White Ken.
Sold out now, by the way. I think
sold out now. Yeah, there was one per person. It was up for a while. It was up for maybe
for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, it was up for a while, which is rare for Storm Arena figures. But there was a Ken with the white gi for Big Bad Toy Store exclusive.
Yeah. Or if you already have the original Ryu and Ken, you could just put Ken's head on that Ryu body. Boom.
Or if you don't have that Ken, you could just buy this Ken and spray paint it red. And
there you go.
The original Ken. Because the
white spray paint it pink. You got yourself a Dan.
There you go.
The white gi is gonna come in handy if you wanna.
Yeah, for sure. What was it like? Was it priced the same as their previous ones, the exclusive?
It was like 40.
Okay,
40.
It's not bad.
I believe. If I'm not.
That's how. That's where. That's in all honesty. That's where Storm's making their money back.
Yeah,
they gotta reuse that.
I think it's great that it was a sneak. It was a sneak drop though,
right? Because they didn't announce it or anything.
Came out of nowhere. Luckily, I was on the Facebook.
Did you pick it up?
Storm Chasers.
Their page?
From the Storm Chasers group, and someone posted it. So shout out to you, whoever you are. Yeah, I picked it up. Because I sold the original Ken and the original because it was going for crazy money.
Nice.
And I was like, yeah, you know what? I never opened it. I'd like to try it out. Might as well get this white one. And if I don't like the white gi, I'll just change the color. I always wanted the super like neon green Ken.
There you go.
Yeah. So.
And then watch, as soon as you do it, you spray paint it. Yeah, it's gonna be another store exclusive where it's like, we got the hyper green.
Did you get the hyper green logo and you paint it white? You'll be fine. Yeah.
Just keep going back and forth.
Keep going back and forth. Hopefully, because it's the white gi, you're not going to get any paint chipping.
Well, that seems to be a common occurrence with Storm Arena figures, anyways. Yeah. So, like,
okay, yeah, you still might. It's like, what would it chip out of? It's like, wait, it's hyper green underneath. What's going on?
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
I remember the yellow one had some chipping issues, right?
Yeah, that one did. The yellow one, I think the purple one had the.
The purple one is one that I kind of wish I got. I like he looks cool.
It looked cool.
Yeah.
It looked cool.
That's cool.
Gotta get those player 2 colors, man.
All right, so that's about it. Guys, do you have any last words before we say hi? Thank you to the chat.
We didn't curse, so there you go, Cheynee. We did it for you. Yeah.
No. Go watch the videos on Jshot's channel. Posted some videos. Lago, thank you for all those videos that the interviews from the actual toy fair as well.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, Jshot, you got an interview with Toddy Mac, dude.
I got an interview.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I got an interview with Toddy Mac, which was really cool, and it was really cool to hear a little bit more behind the scenes and the process, right? And he does a little thing of in each of us there's 2 Todds at war. And I got to ask him too. It's something literally I've been dying to ask him if he would ever do figures of.
Dude, I love that part.
But yeah,
I love that part. I'm not going to mention it now. I love that part because it was he had the realization on camera where it's like, why didn't I think that?
yeah.
And it's like, yeah, dude, why didn't
you? Stop making so many Batman figures and go jump on this.
Fingers crossed he does it, because
dude, if he does it,
look to me, top notch.
If he does it, I'm taking full credit for it.
Absolutely. Well, dude, you got the clip. You got the clip, man.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we had that. It was really great to have that happen, and for Matchu and I, and we got that's up there. There's a ton more, and I've got at least 4 more videos coming too. So
that's awesome.
Subscribe there, and then also just throwing it out there. I'll plug myself here. That's kind of weird.
Yes.
We had a live today with Jeremy Gerard.
That was good.
Horseman, and we talked about the Kickstarter and things like that. So that was really cool. Go check that out. and then tomorrow with Grown Ass Man Toys. So we got a lot going on this week. A lot going on. So yeah. Chamba?
The Kickstarter thing was cool because I'm like, oh, you get a bag of coins, man.
Yeah, the bag of coins, dude.
Like I'm like, that's actually cool.
Yeah, what did you say too? It was like 85 coins for 25
dude.
bucks?
And he was like, he was planning 5, and I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah, no, and he would have still charged 25. But yeah,
how'd you get from 5 to 85? Though? Insane. I was like, all right, somebody's messed up with the numbers there, but that's awesome.
It worked out for us.
It did. You can follow me at the Chamba on Instagram and Twitter, and also on Patreon too, or I post daily for as little as $1 a month. On the Toymigos Discord, which I think the link is underneath us. Chatmigos assemble on Tuesday. They're not dolls on Thursday, and on Wednesday I'm on Toying Around's channel. Yeah. So yeah, check it out. Lago.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Lago Figs, YouTube, Lago Figs. Shout out to Cheynee for making this happen. We miss you, buddy. Make sure you follow the Street Fighter Facebook group, as well as Chatmigos Instagram and Facebook group as well.
Mm-hmm.
I did put out a couple videos. The snow days, I've been having some time to do some things. Cheynee let me borrow some Jada figures, so I did put up a review for E-Honda and Ball Rocks soon.
Oh, cool.
Thank you. And so check that out. Anyways, thank you guys all for being here. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here hanging out with the three of us, and we truly appreciate it. I love seeing the chat, even though it was a little slow today because of StreamYard, but all the time and energy you guys put into just watching us and listen to us talk about toys. We love it. So thank you so much. Yeah. Anyways, I am Lago Figs.
Chamba.
Jshot.
And as always, guys, Chatmigos.
Assemble.